Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is a story about what if Deku had been born a girl part 1. If you guys enjoy this what if and want to see part 2, comment down below and let me know before I start. Please do support for more awesome content and leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also share this video with your friends and check out the description in my playlist. The author of the story KATSUIY from Wattpad. So let's start the video. Hey, so info to start off with. Izuku's quirk is still AFO, but in my version she's kind of like 𝗀𝗃, where she gets all the skills of the users before her, so her ancestors can kind of like communicate with her. Almost. Her quirk shows up every 100 years or so, kind of like the Avatar still, but with AFO. Her ancestors also basically tell her when she needs stuff, so she's just pass out if she needs sleep, or like she'll go hunting if she gets too hungry. Y'all get it. Let's begin. Face savoring food. Izuku is an insomniac in this winking face with him. Me and Kaken are walking up to the gates of UA. I can't believe I'm here. We have been waiting for this moment since we were kids, and I was practically springing up like a bunny with every step. Kaken was obviously already over my hyperness, grinning face with sweat, but when is he not? I search around trying to look for visual quirks, to see if I can spot which kind of quirks people have from the start, but I could only really see one girl who was pink. She was super pretty. Seemed super sweet too, but she had these cool yellow horns. Maybe they do something. But what does that have to do with her being pink? Deku. Sorry, Kaken, grinning face with sweat. There's just so many cool people here, and I was just wondering about their quirks and dash. TBH, I don't care about any of these extras. Neutral face. These are gonna be our classmates for the next 4 years. You're gonna have to care eventually, Kaken. I skip onwards with Kaken groaning behind me before jogging to catch up next to me. Kaken is the only other person who truly knows what my quirk does, or well, its full potential. I tell him every time I interact with the former spirits of AFO. I told him about the one who had it before me, All Might. All Might was the best hero of his time. We learned about him in history last year, and turns out half of it was false, but I couldn't correct them cause how would I know? Oi Deku, our room's up there. We are in 1A together still, right, Kaken? Yes, nerd, we are still in the same class. Sigh of relief. Just checking, Kaken. Beaming face with smiling eyes, we walk up the hall to see a sign sticking out from the wall saying 1 on it. The door was huge. I'm talking like 40 to 50 foot tall. I mean, it's understandable since there's heroes like Mount Lady who can go super big, but I still thought it was a bit overdrawn. Oh well, inclusivity and all. Smiling face. You ready, nerd? Ready as I'll ever be, grinning face, sweat. He swings open the door to hear a bunch of kids chatting and running about. My social anxiety sparked up and started to pick at my nails, but Kaken put his hands around me just above my waist. You good, nerd? Yeah, I'm good. I could see her picking at her nails. She does that when her anxiety flares up. I didn't want to hold her waist, so I put my hand kind of on the side of her stomach. I felt her shiver at the warmth of my hand. You good, nerd? I knew she wasn't. Yeah, I'm good. Liar. Ever since she got bullied in middle school, she has a fear of talking to new people. She's scared they'll hate her. How could anyone hate her? I don't know. Extras are dumb. That's why they are extras. We sit down on the far right side of the room next to the windows. Deku sat in front. She leant of her chair and leaned it up against my desk so she could talk to me. I wasn't gonna make the effort to talk to extras, but Izuku was trying to convince me to. PFT, why would I need some other F-airs when I have Izuku? SHT, what am I thinking? Please, Kaken, folded hands, medium light skin tone. I wanna go socialize. I wanna talk to the girl with the pink skin over the why. She probably has some weird but quirk no one cares about. I shut my eyes and lean my head back. Kaken, you're so harsh. I'm honest, nerd. There's a difference. She crossed her arms. I love it when she gets all moody. I'm staring at her and I feel my ears getting hot when Pinky walks over to us. I'm Mina Ashido, smiling face. F of dash. Izuku puts her hand on my mouth. I'm Izuku Midoriya and this is Katsuki Bakugu. It's lovely to meet you, Ashido-kun. Please call me Mina. As if I'm calling her that. Pinky is memorable. I don't remember names, I remember faces. So nicknames have to make up for their real names. Pinky, huh? Pinky looks at me confused. I don't remember names. I'll call your Pinky. Oh, 𝐭𝐚𝐲 has been like that since we were kids, don't mind him. It isn't personal. Smiling face, oh okay. Beaming face with smiling eyes, Pinky says. Izuku always defends me to people. I don't need her to as much as I appreciate it. I don't care if people don't like me, that's their problem not mine. As long as Izuku likes me I don't give a f who hates me. Some weird yellow caterpillar yells from the floor. Take your seats. No. The F is that thing. It starts to unzip itself. Oh, it's a sleeping bag. Why the F was our sensei on the floor in a sleeping bag? I'm your new sensei, Aizawa. Or as you'll better know me as Eraserhead. Backslash 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 means whisper double exclamation mark backslash 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 OMG Kaken, that's Eraserhead. PFT. It's funny how hero obsessed she is. We have training, so spend 15 to 20 minutes introducing yourselves and your quirk and then head down to the training grounds changing rooms. You all have assigned lockers with all of your sizes. I'm taking a nap. Did he just go to sleep? Wow, some sensei he is. I'm sure he just trusts us loads. But we literally just met him 5 seconds ago. I feel a dizziness wash over me. I knew what it was. I ran out of my sleeping pills last night and I didn't get any sleep. I know the spirits are gonna force me to sleep any second. My eyes become heavy and I'm too tired to speak. This has happened many times before too. I knew what to do. Me and Kaken came up with a way to warn him when I'm gonna pass out by clicking my pen 3 times in a row. Click click click, words guy's face screaming in fear. Click 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 SHT. I stand up as she slumps down off the side of her chair. Everyone gasps as I catch her and pull her into my arms. I'm holding her bridal style. Pinky pipes up, oh my god. Bakugo, is she okay? She's fine. I'll explain later when she's awake, but just carry on with the lesson. Huh. Don't you need to take her to the medical wing? Some red-haired kid speaks up. No, like I said I'll explain later. Just carry on with introducing yourselves or whatever you're doing. They all carry on as I sit with Izuku like a koala on my lap, her face in my shoulder, her arms around my neck and legs falling either side of my waist. Wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, later double exclamation mark, as we were walking down to the training center, I'm carrying Izuku in the same way she was on me before. She wakes up. I hold the back of her head, knowing she's scared. Shoo. It's just me. It's Kaken. She gets scared every time she wakes up after she fell asleep in middle school. All the F perverts in our class, I can't bear to say it. Just thinking about it makes me want to rip their arteries out of their necks with my teeth. Like some F cannibal. Stretches, you can put me down now, smiling face. Yeah nerd. I put her down, making sure she's balanced before letting go. The red hair and Pinky run up to us with some Pikachu-looking kid trailing behind them. Deku, we were so worried about you earlier, what happened? Red hair asks. Oh, I'm fine, Kirishima. It was just because of my quirk. Kirishima? I can't believe she already knows this extra. Your quirk makes you fall asleep. Well, my quirk has been passed down for generations. I have the skills of the holders before me. They are basically like spirits that watch over me and take care of me. Basically, if I need sleep, they make me sleep regardless if I want to or not. But I'm an insomniac, so you can see the problem. Grinning face, sweat. That's so cool, Deku-kun. Pinky says. So you can communicate with the past holders. Pikachu finally says something. Yes, I can. Kaminari. She knows this too. I have a resting beach face, but I'm looking extra bitchy now. Who was the holder before you? I'm All Might. Whoa, I learned about him in history last year. You're gonna be crazy powerful, Deku-kun. Of course, Pinky knows him. She looks like a nerd too. The nerd, we are here. We are in different changing rooms, so meet me here when you're done. Okay, Kaken. Smiling face, Bye, nerd. Bye, Kaken, PFT. She's so cute. If I can't think that. Bro, is she like your GF or something? You act so nice to her and so mean to us. Spiky hair says while putting his hand on my shoulder. Collision. Bro, I was just saying. She's not my GF. My ears go hot. You want her to be though, don't you, bro? F off shitty hair. No, I don't. I don't like that nerd, I can't. I say bye to Kakin and walk into the changing room. All the girls are saying hi to me even though I haven't even talked to them yet. It's strange. They all seem to like me. Hey Deku-kun over here. Mina-san calls me over and I do a little jog to her. Your locker's next to mine and Ochako's. Oh. Hello, you must be Ochako. She's a brunette girl, slightly taller than me, very pretty. I am. It's lovely to meet you. Izuku Midoriya. But my friends call me Deku. Smiling face, well, it's a pleasure, Deku-kun. She beams at me. I can already tell we are gonna be friends. Wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, / 5 minutes later, ! The girl with the purple hair calls out from the corner of the room on the side where the shared wall between the girls' and boys' changing rooms is. She has her headphones plugged into the wall. They are talking about who the hottest girl in our class is so far. My, what perverts? A girl with black ponytail says, I think her name is Momo. They said it's Midoriya. Yes, Jiraiya. Smiling face, the guys think you're the hottest. W goes red and starts flailing her arms. That can't be true. All of them think that. Kakin can't think that, can he? Well, half of them do, but Katsuki just clicked his tongue. Oh, why am I sad about that? I shouldn't be sad about that. Pull yourself together, Izuku. These F-airs are talking about her as if she's some kind of prize. She's not as delicate as these F-airs think, and it pisses me off. I hate it when people underestimate me, but I especially hate when they underestimate her. W guys. Some purple ball sack says whilst staring at the wall. The F. There's a hole in the wall. I can see all the girls getting changed, damn perv. Mineta, you shouldn't do that. Pikachu says. It's disrespectful to the girls and kinda gross, man. Shitty hair says in agreement. Oh guys, Midoriya's taking off her top hot face. My eyes widen in a state of anger. Oh my god guys, look at this rack. I pick the tiny sack of grapes up by his collar and slam the effer into the wall as hard as possible. I crack the wall. If you look at her the wrong way again, speak about her in the wrong way, think about her in the wrong way, I'll personally shove those grapes on your head down your throat. Have I made myself clear, ball sack? Mineta shaking, did I make myself clear? Or would you like a demonstration? Hands start to heat up, why you made yourself see clear? P put me down. I drop him and storm out. They are all looking at me, I can feel them. I don't give a f, he deserved it. He really said all that. Yeah girl, Jai was listening to the whole thing. I've never heard Kakin be that protective over me before. Smiling face with smiling eyes, words, flexed biceps, medium light skin tone, flexed biceps, medium light skin tone. I tried so hard to keep my Britishness away from this story. I was shockingly hard. I walk out to find Kakin, but he stood outside the front of the changing rooms already. You ready? Why ya? Grinning face was wet. What's up? Jair heard the conversation you guys were having. Teach, don't listen to what that ball sack says, okay? He's just some rando perv. And no. It was what you said. Oh. You've never been that protective over me before. I've never got the chance to before. I would have done the same to those F-airs back in middle school, but he sinks his head down. Kakin never has his head down. I was there. And I should have done something. You were injured, you were tied up. You couldn't have done anything in the state you were in. Teach. Wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, later ! We wait outside the training center in some big butt field. My guess is we are testing our quirks. PFT, I can finally see if I need to actually be bothered about these extras. I probably don't. Okay, so you're all gonna be testing your quirks? Knew it. You need to throw this ball as far as you can. The distance will determine what kind of skills we need to work on as a class. Oh. I want to guess the distance everyone is gonna get. Of course Izuku does. Okay, Kakin 702. 5 meters. Big enough number. I'll take it. Akira, you'll get 43. 8-inch, 𝗬𝗏𝗧𝗏𝐿 694. 6-inch she does everyone and I had the highest number. Wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, like 2 minutes later !! She's guessed everyone's distance by now and it's time to start. Shitty hair is going first. He got 43. 8 just like Izuku said. They went one after the other and all of Izuku's predictions were either 0, 1 out of 0, 2 off or spot on. Turns out her hero book note thingy does come in handy. Now it was my turn. I'm determined to get better than 702. 5. Even if it was just by 10 meters. I throw the DMN thing as hard as I could. 5. F. I knew you were gonna try your best shot at it, so I guessed higher than what you usually would have got. You always try to exceed higher than people's expectations, so I put my expectations higher. Smiling face, she's cute when she's right. Ugf, stop thinking like that, Katsuki. 𝗧𝗵𝗲, good guesses, nerd. Oh, they weren't guesses, I knew everyone would get close enough to the numbers I said. How? Well, when everyone was explaining their quirks in the introduction, I did their total body mass times by how strong they are. I gave them all a number based on how far they could throw something, which gave me a total number close enough to what I guessed. But to get the exact numbers, I based it off stance beforehand. Hell, you would make an amazing villain, you know. Kaken, I'm not a villain. Nor would I ever want to be one. Wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, later ! At the end of the day, I rest against the wall at the gate. I'm waiting for Izuku to come out so I can walk her home like always. She walks out the entrance and is jogging over to me. I hate seeing all the guys staring her down like some piece of fish bait. Come on, nerd, let's go. She holds onto my arm as we walk. Happy Sai, have you enjoyed today, Kaken? It's been alright, I guess. I can't wait to get out of this skirt. Yeah, 'cause you dress like a demon hobo. It's comfy though. Peeky. I pinch her cheek, hobo. Meanie. Meanie. What are we, 5? Yes, I guess we are, since that's what you are. I chuckle. I don't usually laugh around other people. She's the only one I'll make an exception for. I cling to his arm. My hands fit perfectly in the dips of his muscles. What am I thinking? Such a perv, confounded face, what? Oh. It's nothing, grinning face with sweat. I can't tell Kaken what I was actually thinking about or he'll think I'm a freak. Nerd. He slightly chuckles whilst shaking his head, he only laughs in front of me. It's kinda sweet. But I also think that he should feel comfortable enough to laugh in front of others. It doesn't make him weak at all. Silly Kaken. You coming back to mine again, or are you finally going home? Did Andy wash my clothes? Yeah. You have extra spares at mine anyways. Then yeah, I'm coming. I have a whole drawer in his wardrobe full of extra clothes that are too small for Auntie now. Kaken has a double sink in his bathroom and one of them is mine. You basically live with me. Go home and see your mother for once. My mom's always at yours anyways, so, face with rolling eyes while smirking, you're so weird, nerd. Stop pinching my cheeks. But I'm not even doing it hard. When you pinch me, my cheeks go all red, idiot. Half of my face is red and the other half is normal. I look so dumb, disappointed face. You'll live, nerd. We get to Kaken house and walk through the front door. Hi, Auntie. We're home. Home. Oh right. Sorry, grinning face with sweat. It basically is 𝗕𝗵𝗆. Mitsuki comes out of the kitchen to come hug me like she usually does. Hi, sweetheart. Katsuki's smiling face. How's your day been, gorgeous? Any problems? No, Auntie. Well, apart from one boy, but Kaken sorted it. I put my hand on his shoulder. That's my boy. 𝐒𝐩𝐢𝐽. It's no big deal. You threatened to suffocate him. It was so cool. He was talking about the rest of the girls and about how he could see into our changing rooms, and when he started talking about me, Kaken just went for him. Did he now? Smirking face. Teeth. Goes a tiny bit red. I didn't mean to embarrass you, Kaken, but you put him in his place. He slammed him into the wall so hard he almost went through it. I think my netta got a concussion. Smirking face, smirking face, smirking face. Well, Katsuki, I've never seen you so protective before. Shut up, old hag. We are going. He grabs my hand and starts to pull me up the stairs. Bye, Auntie. Dash, words flexed biceps medium light skin tone flexed biceps medium light skin. I wrote this on the bus to school and the kids in my year started yelling, "Oh I, oh I, oh I," and I thought they figured out what I was writing. I was shitting myself. Confounded face, confounded face, confounded face. Bye auntie. Dash, we reach the landing, the top of the stairs, and go straight into Kaken room, which is as clean as always. He lays down on his bed and I sit at the end of it with his feet on my lap. What should we do, Kaken? Ich nerd. Well, you're helpful. Unamused face, huh? Nothing, Kaken, let's watch a movie. Fine. Only if it's horror though. What? Unless you're too scared. What? No. To just. Let's watch a horror movie. Let's watch my favorite. Oh god. Apparently The Shining is super scary. Yeah. Let's watch that. I can already feel my hand trembling. Let me just get into something comfy first. I push his legs off me and get some clothes from his drawer. She leans down to get her clothes out the bottom drawer. Then she gets back up with a stack of clothes and starts to take her top off. Kaken. She says, looking at me through the mirror. Right, sorry. I turn over to face the wall. Then the F. Why am I sad about that? I'm done. She walks over in short shorts and an oversized shirt, which I'm pretty sure she didn't get from her drawer. Kaken's clothes are just comfier. Okay, let's just start. I say so she won't look at me. I feel my ears go hot. She snuggles into my chest and I open my laptop up and turn on The Shining. I take my hand away and put it on her back. Is she not wearing a BR in my shirt? How comfortable is she with me? She shouldn't be. I'm a guy. You doing okay so far, Pages? Okay, first of all derogatory. And second of all I'm doing just fine, thanks. Okay, I'm sorry, there's nothing wrong with peace. She hits my chest and I chuckle. We are about halfway through and she starts to cling to me tighter. We fall asleep like that. I hear chattering. It's Hag and Inko. I open one eye slightly to see them taking photos. I mean, I'd love a pic of this, so I don't yell, I just stick the rods up at them. Sorry, Katsuki. They leave and shut the door. About 2 minutes later, Hag sends me the photos. I save them all and go back to sleep. Wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash in the morning. ! Still Katsuki POV. My alarm goes off. I groan and slam my hand down on the top of it, turning it off. I look down at Izuku and immediately look away. I go tomato red. My shirt was too big, so it came off her shoulder during the night and it barely covering her. 5 more minutes, Kaken. I grab the shirt and pull it back up onto her shoulder. I stuttered. I never stutter. Thanks, Kaken. She is on top of me, clinging like a koala to me, so I can't just get up or I'll wake her. It's only 5 minutes, you'll live, Katsuki. Buzz, 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 I'm getting a call. I answer it. What? Hey Bakube, it's Pinky. What do you want? Are you and Deku coming to school today? Kaken, Fuck. Bakube. Is Deku there with you? I hear shitty hair and pink cheeks saying stuff in the background. Yes, it is now STFU or you'll wake her. OMG. I ship. Pieces off, Pinky. Kaken, be nice to your friends. Okay. Sorry, nerd. What the F was that? You're so obsessed with her. You would have killed us if we said that to you. Oh, F off, I am not. She's just SHT scary when she's pissed. Language, Katsuki. Sorry. Dang, I see what you mean, Bakube. Now me and Deku will see you later, Pinky. Okay, bye, Bakube. Finally. Pinky's gone. We do have to get ready though. Oi, nerd, we need to get dressed now, huh? I sit up with her now on my lap. She has her hands around my neck and I have my hands on her waist. I feel my ears go hot. What's wrong, Kaken? You've gone all red, are you sick? No. I don't get sick anymore. Yes, you do, you just don't want to admit you do. I'm fine, nerd, if you say so. She gets up and collects her uniform and other clothes and steps into my bathroom. I start getting changed. I'm taking my top off when Izuku steps out. Hey, sorry, I forgot my BA. She goes pink. PFT what? Never seen a guy before. I chuck my shirt at her. Shut up. She chucks it back. Leans down and picks up her BR and goes back into the bathroom. Wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, later !! lunchtime, I'm queuing with 𝗬𝗧𝗏 to get food. Did you really spend the night at his? Yeah, but I do it every day. What? And you guys aren't dating? No. Okay, sure. You watched a scary movie with him. You fell asleep on top of him. Hey, technically I fell asleep beside of him. I got on top of him during the night. You were asleep on top of him. Sure. Unless you want the whole hall to hear. Girl, he likes you and you like him, even if neither of you know it yet. I don't, he doesn't. Dash, there's no point in arguing with 𝗬𝗧𝗏. Once she's sure, she doesn't budge. Do you want him to get a girlfriend? She'll take all of his attention, you won't be able to sleep over anymore. You'll have to take your stuff back to your house. And no, you like him. Okay, fine, maybe I do. I knew it! Air punches. So she fell asleep on top of you and you're still not gonna admit you like her? No. 'Cause I don't, Pinky. Yeah, you do, man. F off, shitty hair, not you too. You have to admit, man. You aren't the best at hiding it. Neither is she. Really, Sparky. F all of you then. Small collision. Just 'cause you know we're right, you're not right. I think you're just to say it. Ah. I'm not weak. Fine, I like izuku. See, I'm not F weak, Pinky. F, she's good. And my work here is done. Smiling face, shitty hair whistles, and I smack my hand to my forehead. Words: flexed biceps, medium light skin tone, flexed biceps, medium light skin tone. This one felt kinda short, but oh well, it might just be me, so time skip. It's been like a month since they joined UA and they are finally doing missions and SHT winking face with tongue. Okay, so you're doing your first mission today. It's just patrol, so don't get too excited, but it's a first step to a big journey. So take it seriously. Kaken, we are doing our first mission. You heard the guy, it's just patrol. Yeah, but still. Yeah, anyways we are being partners. No discussion. Okay, Kaken. Smiling face, we walk down to the training center to go get our costumes. Wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, on patrol ! We met up with Pinky and shitty hair. We were stood out on a pier watching for any activity. Seemed like a calm day. It wasn't. We were stood just talking, facing down into town. We heard laughing from behind us. We turn around to face the ocean. Izuku went pale. Shiggy. What? That can't be Deku's brother. Why, hello little sister, long time no see. Tamura, you little sure dash. A portal opens up behind Izuku and pulls her in. I reach for her hand, but I miss her by inches. What have you done with her, Tamura? That's your sister, UF. I know. But father has plans for sweet little Zuzu. It was nice seeing you, Bakugo. No, it wasn't. He steps back into a portal and it shuts. It dawns on me. I have no idea where she is. Pinky starts to tear up and shitty hair looks angry. Nowhere close to me, but angry enough. My breathing speeds up. I'm panting with anger. I ball my fists up and punch through the floor. !! The portal shuts and I start to shake. What do I do? Where's Kaken? Where am I? Ha! She's prettier than what Shigs made her out to be. Who are you? Oh. How rude of me, I'm Toga. This is Dabi and of course you know your brother. Am I here? Oh, we don't know yet. Your father just wanted you here, so boss gets what boss wants. Dabi says. I remember my father. He never hit me, but he hit my mother. Cold and heartless man, I only remember vaguely. Wavy dash, later ! I'm in a cell of some kind. It's just a room with white walls, a mattress, and looks like a double-sided mirror, but it's definitely a cell. A speaker comes on. Hello, Izuku. So I'm sending your brother in now for our first little. To see if you're what we are looking for. The door opens and Shiggy walks in holding something behind his back. What are you holding? Nothing, Izuku. This will all be over soon. Stay back. I use my quirk and send him flying through the wall. I ran for the hole, but a portal opens up and a tall man steps into the room. Not so fast, Izuku. We aren't done, you can't leave so soon. He stabs something into my arm. I stumble back and pull it out. Phew, I fall to the ground. I'm sat on the sofa in 𝗎𝗍's office. My entire class are arguing with Sensei and 𝗎𝗍. sh shut up. 𝗵𝗃 are you dash, shut up. I scream sobbing. I haven't cried in years. Everyone is staring at me. Please, please just shut up. I sob harder. I never say please. If the pros aren't gonna go find her, I will. I sniffle. This is embarrassing. But you can't dash, where she was yesterday. Now I don't. So no, I don't know Sensei. And I'm gonna find out. I stand up and look at him dead in the eyes. He can see my anger. I'm going with. Pinky pipes up. I am too, shitty hair says from behind her. Soon the whole class has offered to come help find her. Wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash. They leave to go find her !! There was no way I was going home until I found her. I wasn't gonna face 𝐒𝐽𝐻 knowing I've come home without her daughter. I've promised to keep her safe and I'm not too keen on breaking a promise I made to 𝐒𝐽𝐻. Izuku gets her scariness from her. Hey Baku bro, do you not share your location with Izuku? Usually we do, but we turned it off since we thought we were gonna be together the whole day. What about on Snapchat? They wouldn't have taken her somewhere with service. If her brother is in on it, they know how smart she is. How can we find her then? We are just gonna have to look. That's gonna take too long though. They could do anything to her in that time. I know that shitty hair. I woke up to my arm throbbing. It was so uncomfy feeling the amount of blood rushing to my arm. I could barely lift myself up, I just started to cry. Why are you crying, pretty girl? Slightly frowning. 𝗕𝗏𝗧 was waiting for me to gain consciousness. It hurts. It didn't hurt. I just had to make her believe it did. Oh, I'm sorry pretty girl, but Shigs told me I can't give you anything or take you anywhere but in this room. 𝗕𝗏𝗧 knows me too well. Please. I beg at her, sobbing. Thank God for drama lessons in middle school. I'll ask Shigs pretty girl, but unless he says so I can't do any more for ya. She skips out of the room happily. Bingo. I stop crying and go over to the chair she was sat on. I break off the plastic seat and slid one side of the chair legs under the door, and the other leg I stuck on the top. I jumped on the bottom leg and pushed on the top one, unhooking both the bolts holding the door in place. I crouch down and walk out trying to be as quiet as possible. I walk out into the main room. Someone's in here. 𝗕𝗏𝗧 swings a sword down to the left of me. I dive to the right. I do a handstand wrapping my legs around the handle of the sword, pushing 𝗕𝗏𝗧's hand off it. I kick the sword up with my foot and catch it once I'm stood. Cool trick 𝗧𝗍. Learnt from the best. I chuck the sword down and he leaps for it. I grab both his hands and hold them behind his back, dragging him to the ground. A bit dangerous being that close to my hands as 𝗧𝗍. He puts his finger on my wrist and I let go. Wasn't losing a hand for this kind of fight. He grabs the sword, turns around and slices my shoulder. We fight for 10 more minutes until he hits me down the middle of my spine, and I black out. The biggest blast of green fire emerges from some abandoned building over town. I knew it was Deku. Come on. The entire class is trying to keep up with me. I'm too focused on Deku to care. We reach the building and I bust the door down with my foot. I'm ready to launch when I see that her eyes were glowing green, and aura around her was keeping her off the ground. It sounded like screaming was coming from inside the aura. It was Deku. Something started to unfold from her back when a pair of bloody wings rise up. They were tearing out of her skin. The aura disappears, her faint screaming returns to the room we were in. She falls to the ground and I run to her. Someone call 𝐼𝐧𝐿. I said, sobbing into her head. Words face screaming her dang, I've lost all motivation, so sorry if this chapter wasn't as well written as I wanted it to be. Growing heart, I can just about wrench my eyes open. The nurse notices I'm awake and immediately gets me a glass of water. Thank you. It's not problem, dear. You've had a lot of people wanting to visit you, you know. Ah, really? Oh yes. Some tall blonde boy seemed very eager to see 𝐒𝐬𝐬𝐽. Slightly smiling face. Is that his name? Oh no, just a nickname I gave him when we were kids. Childhood friends. I understand the eagerness now. That boy wouldn't take no for an answer. Sounds like 𝐒𝐬𝐽. Grinning face with sweat. Well, since you're awake and seem relatively social, they can come in and see you in around 2 hours or so. Thank you so much. Smiling face. You're very welcome, dear. Smiling face was smiling as, I can't wait long enough for those 2 hours to be up. It felt like eternity. I'd been waiting since 9 a.m. It was 3 p.m. The nurse finally came out. You can go in and see her now. The whole class starts to walk. She doesn't need that many people. She's only just woke up, so I think 2 will be all right for now. I'm obviously going in, so I already start to walk down to her room. I couldn't open the door fast enough. Too. This is what she looks like, by the way. Oh, Deku. My feet surge forward without even thinking. I just hug her. I hold her tightly. She sobs into my chest, and I just hold her head. Aizawa walks in. He probably needs to ask her so many questions. I'm around Izuku's back. My face is buried into her shoulder and my arms are wrapped around her, my hands meeting each other at her stomach. She's just answering questions for Aizawa. For the whole day I didn't move from hugging her. The whole of our class had come in and seen her and I didn't budge. She started playing with my hair and I fell asleep on her. I woke up led in the hospital bed with her. Hey Kaken, hey nerd. You never scare me like that again. Never. I won't. Kaken. Smiling face, what happened to you? Back at that place. You had wings and some weird green fire aura around you. You were screaming, but it was like you were trapped in a bubble. I remember screaming in agony, and that's pretty much all I remember past fighting 𝗕𝗵𝗲. Is that what happened to your shoulder? Yeah, he sliced me with his sword. What did they want you for anyways? They wanted me for a test subject. Which is what I'm guessing happened with the wings and green aura. What? They gave you the quirk? Seems like it, yeah. I'm running my hands around the scar on her shoulder. I move my hand down her back to where the wings were. There were massive big scars where the wings must have ripped out from. I remember the first around me burning. I mean, 'cause it's not my quirk, my body wasn't used to the heat. I was quite literally on fire. I tear up at the thought of the pain. The wings just pushed through my skin. I could hear my skin ripping quietly under my screaming. That's all I remember though. I don't know what triggered it. Wavy dash, time skip. Izuku recovered !! I'm training in the school gym, waiting for my re-entrance test. The re-entrance test is for students who were injured. It's to ensure they are okay to come back and train with the others. The re-entrance test is for students who were injured. It's to ensure they are okay to come back and train with the others. My shoulder has permanent scarring. But it's fully healed, same with on my back. I just want to be able to train with Kaken again, to be only a dorm over again. Wavy dash, after exam ! Kaken. I run into the dorm lounge. Everyone else is in there too. What's up? I can come back. I'm moving back into the dorms tonight. Really? He gets up and hugs me. I hear Mina and Ochako squealing to each other. I break away from the hug and I just stare at him face for a bit whilst he holds my waist. Kirishima clears his throat and my ears feel hot. Yeah, so I'm gonna go start packing. I'll see you all later. I skip away. She skips away. She looks good in those shorts. Bakube. What the F was that? What are you on about, Pinky? You just leapt 20 feet off your seat and then ran to hug her. You held her waist and stared into each other's eyes for like 5 hours, and you don't know what I'm on about. Stay out of it, Pinky. I slump back down onto the couch. Okay, but everyone else here agrees with me. You two like each other. Everyone nods in agreement. Okay, fine, I like her. But she probably doesn't feel the same, so it's whatever. It isn't whatever. Oh please, she totally does. You were the first person she came to tell when she passed. She was staring into your eyes too, and she didn't exactly protest to you holding her waist. 𝗕𝗫𝗁, I didn't want to say anything, but she told me she liked you. Pink cheeks drops in. She really said that? Of course she did, Bakube. You two are totally head over heels for each other. Well, what should I do then? Ask her out, dumbass. She smacks me around the back of my head and I glare at her. My hands glow orange. Sorry. You deserved that one though. I'm gonna ask her out. Tonight at the dorms. Why am I nervous? She's gonna say yes. Right? But what if Pin Cheeks was lying? No, she wouldn't dare. I'll kill her if she was. Wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, later double exclamation marks. Ik y'all love these times. Skips winking face with tongue. Deku walks in with all her boxes. I go over to her to see if she needs help. You all right there? No grinning face with sweat. Could you help? Please. Fine. Which ones are the heavier boxes? The ones with my All Might merch in them. So I'm assuming the biggest box. And that's second biggest and the third. Hell Deku. Hey, you can never have enough action figures. These are only the action figures. Well duh silly. I have like 10 more boxes of other merch. We moved all of Dika's stuff in. I was sweating like AF pig. I don't sweat that much even when I work out. Those F boxes weighed 10 actual All Mights. Ah Kaken, I'm sweaty, I'm gonna go take a shower. Smiling face. Yeah okay, just use mine. Why? 'Cause none of your stuff's unpacked. Oh yeah okay Kaken. She walks into the bathroom and I log onto my PC. Might as well pass the time since the nerd takes hours for a shower. Wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash. Hour later double exclamation mark. I'm desperate for a PS. I completely forgot the nerd was in there and walked straight in. Shit. Shit F, sorry. I slammed the door shut. I could feel my skin turn bright red. Katsuki, remember to F knock. Weiss ma'am. She's scary enough to make me F stutter. She comes out with shorts on. You've seen me in worse conditions, don't worry about it Kaken. Smiling face. How does she go from so angry to so calm so quick? It's F scary. There was an awkward silence. I should do it now. And just get it over with. Izuku. We need to talk. Why you never call me Izuku? Are you okay? Are you being blackmailed? What the F? No. Phew. Okay go on. Smiling face. I need to tell you something. And I'm not F about, so just listen to what I have to say. Okay. I like you. After I said it. Now I don't give a F if you like me back, I just needed to tell you in case I should just get over it or dash. I'm cut off. Just warm. Their lips. On mine. Izuku's. She kissed me. She breaks the kiss and I look at her, falling through her eyes. I like you too. She starts to tear up. I kiss her again, this time holding the back of her head. We start to make out and she holds my face. I pick her up and stand. I push her up against the wall. This is not gonna be smut yet guys. Squinting face with Kaken giggling. Stop it. I don't wanna, seriously. Giggling still. Stop, we are gonna get caught dash. Someone slams the door open and shoves me over. I'd already let go of Izuku, so thank God she didn't fall too. What the F? I yell. UBSTRD. It's icy hot. You lay a finger on her. You're AFRPC Katsuki. You're a monster dash. Collision 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 boom. Collision 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 collision. Icy hot goes flying back into the wall and Izuku falls to her knees at my side, drawing shapes in my palm. He sends Todoroki flying. I fall to my knees beside him, desperately trying to calm him down. In an attempt to stop him from making more explosions, I drew shapes on his palms with my fingers as he cried. The rest of the class comes rushing in. They all look at Todoroki groaning and bleeding against the cracking wall. What the F? Bakugo, why would you do that to Todoroki? Kirishima is just trying to help, but he's pissing me off. What Kaken did? How about you ask Todoroki did? He came in here claiming Kaken was a RPST and a monster. He's not either of those things. I heard you saying stop and that he didn't want to. I was trying to help you. Todoroki is slightly groaning as he said it. Could you not hear me F giggling? I was telling him to stop because we were gonna get caught, which he did stop. Accusing him like that, what did you expect him to do? You all know about his anger issues. And accusation like RP would ruin his career as a hero. I was practically foaming at the mouth. I think there was actually steam coming out of my ears. Midoriya, I'm so sorry. Save it Todoroki. All of you get the F out. No. They all scramble to leave as Denki drags Todoroki out. Kaken is sobbing into my shoulder and I just holding both of his hands to my chest. Not her bub you weirdo. And the other hand stroking his hair. He falls asleep on me, and after an hour or so I put him on his bed. I leave the dorm and walk into the main room. I stand in the archway between the kitchen and the lounge. Midoriya, I'm so sore dash. It ain't me you should be apologizing to. They all looked stunned to see me as angry as Kaken usually is. Kaken is asleep. Don't any of you dare to wake him or I'll slit all of your throats. I hear a few people gulp. I've only ever threatened people when I'm seriously angry. All of this aside. You did earlier about you two getting caught. Does this mean y'all were, making out? Yes, we were. Oh my god, she clicked her tongue. Fearful face, Denki whisper shouts to Kirishima. I would like to make one thing clear for everyone. Not just Todoroki. If anyone calls him a monster again, I'm gonna publicly hang all of you. I'm not joking. I spring off the wall and turn back into the kitchen. I could hear them all whispering behind me. I don't threaten people, ever. Let alone that harshly. Wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash. The next day, Kaken looked tired. He had bags under his eyes like Shinso and his eyes were puffy. His hair was a mess too. Well, more than usual. You'll be fine, Kaken. Smiling face, I hold out my hand for him to take. I'm right here with you. He takes my hand and I pull him in. We walk over to our seats. We tried to avoid eye contact at all costs. I sat in front of him as usual and rocked on my chair to lean back to him. Todoroki walks over and does a full 90 degrees bow. I'm truly sorry, Katsuki. My actions were impulsive and wrong. I hope you can forgive me. I don't care that you busted in. Or that the accusation would ruin my career. I cared that you thought I was the kind of person to do that to her. I wouldn't dream of hurting her, or any woman like that. I don't think that of you, Katsuki. I don't know what I was thinking. Even the nicest of men can have evil intentions, and that's kind of all I had to go off. I'm truly sorry. You can stop bowing, icy hot. I forgive you. Thank you, Bakugo-kun. Plus, now that me and Izuku were officially dating, I could leave her side. Everyone teased me about it, but I didn't care. I've been waiting to hold her like this for years, kiss her like I do for years, talk to her like that for years. I've held my tongue for long enough. Now I'm telling everyone. Oh, Uraraka-san wanna come with me to the new restaurant that opened up downtown. We need to catch up. Of course, we need a massive debrief. I'm tired. I have my forehead rested at the start of her neck and I have my arms around her waist. F Pinky again. We've been doing this for like a month and you're still reacting like that. And I don't think I'm ever gonna stop. You two are so cute! Thank you, Mina-san. Smiling face, My ears go hot and I put my chin on her shoulder and shut my eyes. Izuku lifts her hand up and starts giving me head scratches. I start to slowly smile and then realize everybody is staring at me. FOFF extras angry face. Izuku giggles. She turns around and faces me, putting her hands on my cheeks. You're so funny when you're mad. Beaming face, smiling as I just stare at her face and blush. Forgetting the extras are still staring. I slump back onto her shoulder and hug her. She hugs me back and starts running her hand up and down my back. Izu, I'm tired. I put my face in her chest. All okay, wanna go back to our room? Our room? Are you two sharing a dorm now? Pinky screams. Yes, Pinky, we are. I lift my head out of her chest. I grab her hand and start leading her back to our room. Wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, with one A !! What the F just happened? Did y'all see that too? Yeah, we saw that. How come Kaken is never that nice to us? Angry face, maybe because you keep calling him his pet name. That his girlfriend came up with. You think so? Yeah, dude. He keeps telling you to stop. Well, I thought it was just one of those things where he gets angry about everything. Confounded face. Well, anyways, they have gotten really close lately. It's kinda weird having them being all lovey-dovey. Well, I mean not Midoriya. It's weird seeing Bakugo all lovey-dovey. Yeah, you're right. It's so strange seeing him be so nice to her. I mean, he's horrible to us, but he seems extra cautious not to be mean to Midoriya. What? Do you guys think there's a reason he's so careful with her? I mean, there has to be. He never ever yells at her, he never calls her mean things, and he's always doing what she asks. He told me that he didn't care my accusation would ruin his career, he said that he cared that I thought he would hurt her. So he's scared of hurting her. But why? He isn't scared of hurting the rest of us. Maybe he's hurt her before. Or maybe she's been hurt by someone. But who? Who would hurt Midoriya? You know how Midoriya has insomnia, right? Yeah. Well, before she got pills for it, she must have fallen asleep a lot in class. Yeah, what does that matter? Well, before I got to UA, I kinda stalked everyone, but I found Midoriya's past middle school. I was Googling about it to see if I could find any info on Bakugo or Midoriya, and I read an article about an incident happening in the school. What incident? What happened? This is an invasion of Midoriya's privacy. We should respect her boundary. I want to know what happened to poor Deku-kun. Confounded face. Ida is right. I don't know if it's my place to tell you all. You guys wouldn't like it if I told everyone your guys' dirt. Oh come on, I know everyone's dirt already. Kirishima dyes his hair. Kaminari is secretly obsessed with Pokemon. Todoroki has a boba addiction. Aoyama buys illegal cheeses of the black market, and Tokoyami likes the day better. Now come on, tell me. I'll tell your dirt, Uraraka. No. Okay. I'll tell you. I don't know if it's Midoriya for sure. They didn't specify who it was in the article, but apparently one of the girls at the school was raped by like 3 guys in her class. That's so not manly, that's disgusting. That poor girl. Imagine if it was Midoriya. That makes me feel sick. I think it makes us all feel sick. Wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, later double exclamation mark, double exclamation mark. Me and Kaken walk into the kitchen. Kaken is cooking tonight for the class. He's so sweet, Deku-kun. Mina runs up and hugs me. Hi Mina. What's wrong? And nothing. She says, sniffling. Mina, you're tearing up. Of course something's wrong. No. It's nothing, I'm fine, I just love you so much. Waya. She crying uncontrollably. I'm comforting her as Kaken rolls his eyes and walk off to make food. It takes about 10 minutes to calm Mina down, but eventually we all sit at the island table in the kitchen whilst Kaken is cooking. I'm chanting with the girls whilst the rest of the class confer. Come try this, I need to know if it's too spicy. I walk over. Why can't you, Kaken? Because your too spicy tastes like nothing to me. So I need to know if it's too spicy. Okay. He holds up a spoonful of katsudon and puts the food in my mouth. Side note, I'm incredibly British, so I don't actually know if you're supposed to put spice on katsudon, or if you don't, so please forgive me if I'm getting it wrong. Double exclamation mark, folded hands, medium light skin tone, red heart. I put it in my mouth and my mouth is on fire. I start screaming at the top of my lungs, spicy, spicy, spicy. Loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face. Nude. Calm the F down. Wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, later double exclamation mark after they've eaten. Hey guys. Wanna watch a movie? Mina runs into the lounge holding a DVD. It's a horror movie. Oh yeah. What do y'all say? Yeah. Okay, let's watch that. You're not gonna be the scared nerd. I remember the last time we watched a scary movie, and I'll be fine. The movie starts and I'm already clinging to Kaken's arm. My hands are wrapped around his biceps and his forearm is between my thighs. Warning, SMUT warning, SMUT warning, SMUT warning, SMUT warning. While the start of it, a jump scare comes on and I push onto his arm further. A jump scare comes on and she pushes herself further onto my arm. Her tips are smushed up against my arm. My wrist is on her pages. I've got a bnur. She notices my breath start to pick up. She catches on why fast. Warning, still SMUT warning, double exclamation mark, double exclamation mark, double exclamation mark, double exclamation mark, double exclamation marks warning, TW for this chapter by the way warning, she catches on why fast. Warning, 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 warning. She pulls my hand slightly and my hand is now on her pages. She has loose shorts on, so I slip my fingers under them. I can feel everything through her underwear. I feel them get soaked. She gasps sharply as I move my fingers up to find her CLT. I start to move my fingers around it. Her breath quickens. Cough. She moves my hand out from under her shorts. Me and 𝐿𝐻𝐵 are gonna go back to my room. I'm a little too scared. Grinning face with sweat. Night everyone. Night. She takes my hand and pulls me back to our room. The second the door shuts, I pull her shorts down. I rip her underwear off. I don't even pull them down. And if I rub my thumb slowly around her CLT, she's panting. I start to speed up and then I grab it with 2 fingers. Panting, I feel it throbbing between my fingers. I move my fingers faster. 𝐒𝐻𝐁𝗵𝗵. Hearing her is like pure bliss. My name. 𝐻𝐻𝐵, know my name. I slow down. Katsuki, I sped up like crazy. Her legs started shaking. She had her head fully back. And she did have it forward. Her eyes were rolling back. I was sick of waiting. I let go and instead shoved my fingers up her. Bitch. She was practically screaming. I hoped the whole damn class could hear her. Her pee-pee tightened around my fingers. I started moving them in and out. See, curve them. Say again, princess. Curl your fingers, Katsuki. Yes, ma'am. I curve my fingers. 𝗳𝗏𝗏. She's practically bouncing herself on my fingers. If she wants it bad. I want it bad too. I take my fingers out and pick her up. I throw her onto my bed. I take my shirt off. She sits up and starts undoing my pants. I'm completely naked. She raises her arms up and I take off her shirt. She unclips her BR herself. They are perfect. I just grab them and we start making out. I push her back, still holding her bub. She separates her legs, slowly. It's pretty. Me. You're so appealing, izuku. Okay, I can't hold back. I just shove my pee-pee in her pages. She tightens up again. She screams, holding her mouth with her hand. Yeah. I lean over and start sucking on her tips as I'm thrusting inside her. And she's like crazy into her hand. I pry her hands away from her mouth and pin them down. I wanted to let the whole school know she's mine. We go at it for an hour minimum. Warning, 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 end of SMUT, warning, warning, end of SMUT, warning, wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, later double exclamation mark. Me and 𝐿𝐻𝐵 are cuddling in our bed. The room's a mess. 𝐿𝐻𝐵 is asleep, his face on my chest, not her bub, and I rest my chin on his head. I slide his hair. 𝐿𝐻𝐵's hair is soft. He won't let anyone know that though. You'll also like Loved by Mafia by 𝗕𝗏𝗏. Loved by Mafia 3 MK. Note, this is purely my imagination. Please do not copy my work. If you do, I will take strict action. Thank you. Red Heart. 𝗵𝗲𝗏 𝗔𝗂𝗏 are Dirty Secrets. 𝐒𝐻𝐈 no one under 18 by Era Race 22 Dirty Secrets. 𝗕𝐻𝐈 no one under 18 K6K. End quote. 𝗕𝗏𝗵𝗲 𝗧𝗵𝗲. 𝗵𝗏𝗃 𝗵𝗔 nalong taong lah Alice. 𝗕𝗏𝗁𝗃 by author Afra 𝗕𝗏𝗁𝗃 MK. End quote. Stop trying to act like my fiancé because I don't give a DMN about you. End quote. His words echoed through the room, breaking my remaining hopes. 𝐈𝐧𝐻 the Badass Forever Yours by Lost Brighter. Forever Yours KK. Whole book is out on Scroll Stack. End quote. Do you still love me? End quote. She asked in disbelief. End quote. I have always loved you with every inch of my part, and I'll keep lovin'. A Dance of Destiny by author Daisy. A Dance of Destiny K8K. This story is an example of. End quote. She fell first and he fell harder. End quote. 𝗧𝗏 the Princess Who Fell by Arcane Thrills. 𝗧𝗏 the Princess Who Fell 4M1K. 𝗧𝗏 Malhotra was once the heartbeat of her family, a spirited, passionate girl who dreamed of love and acceptance. But one cruel twist of fate left her broken. Disowned. I forgot that we didn't use a condom and I'm out of the morning after pills. I sneak out of 𝐻𝐻𝐵's arms and get dressed. I head down to Mina-san's room and knock on the door. The door opens. Hey Mina. Oh hey Deku-kun, you have fun with Bakube. What do you owe? I go bright red and cover my face. Why, you heard? Girl, the whole class heard. The volume on the movie wasn't that loud. Oh god, I'm so embarrassed. Oh don't be, girl. We hear people doing all sorts in these dorms all the time. That's true. Anyways, I'm here to ask do you have any spare morning after pills? By any chance? Oh girl, you did it raw. Well, to be honest, we did a lot more than raw dash. I know. I heard. So do you? Yeah girl, I got you, smiling face. She leaves and brings back a packet of pills. Don't take too many dash. We heard someone scream. It sounded like 𝐻𝐿. Everyone bursts out of their dorm rooms and I sprint towards our room. The screaming gets louder and so do the sounds of explosions. 𝐻𝐿 must be having a nightmare again. I bust down the door and immediately run in, everyone following behind me. 𝐻𝐿 is screaming and uncontrollably making explosions. He's in tears. 𝐻𝐿. He doesn't hear me. Kirishima starts to walk forwards but I hold him back. If you touch him he's gonna start making bigger explosions. This has happened before. A lot in middle school. He hasn't had one since we joined UA though. What is happening to him? Mina yells. He's had a nightmare. It's not just like a regular nightmare, it's kind of like sleep paralysis but worse. He's having flashbacks of all his worst moments in life like repeatedly. I start to tear up. The only way to stop it is to get him out of the paralysis. But how? We can't touch him. To get him to hear us. 𝐻𝐿. They all start to yell his name Bakugo but it's no use. Katsuki Bakugo !! I scream at the top of my lungs. He stops the explosions and looks at me, still sobbing. I surge towards him. I hug him and he cries into my shoulder. I pull the covers up further, trying not to let him flash anyone. Wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash. Half an hour later ! They are all sat in the floor and I'm cuddling 𝐻𝐿. He's calm now. Okay, one of you two needs to explain what the F just happened. What could have happened for him to have nightmares that severely? Mina looks worried. I sigh. I have to tell them. They deserve an explanation. Warning, massive TW for RP mentions warning, warning, warning. He has nightmares of the same thing every time. It happened in middle school and I'm fine now, but I fell asleep in class one day and I woke up to being 3 guys and I couldn't get them all off me. I'd been asleep for 2 hours already. It lasted another 3 after I regained consciousness. They had beaten 𝐻𝐿 to a pulp and made him sit in the corner and watch. They tied him up. He had a broken nose and rib. I had a broken pelvis and collarbone. 𝐻𝐿 took me to the hospital. He's the reason there was no permanent damage. He beats himself up over it, but it wasn't 𝐻𝐿's fault as much as he likes to think that it is. Warning, warning, 5 hours. Ode-kun. Mina teared up and started crying. Denki looked pale and Uraraka looked the same. Kirishima looked angry. It was nice to know they cared. They made Bakubro watch us well. God, those guys are disgusting. Denki said, still pale. Did they get arrested? Kirishima said, looking furious. No, all 3 of them were rich and were able to get really good lawyers. I had to keep going to school with them up until the end of school. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna throw up. Denki had his hand over his mouth. That's why Bakugo is so cautious around you. He never yells. He never hits you. He never says mean things because of that. Todoroki was leant up against the wall. I guess so, yeah. His nightmares are usually about him blaming himself for what happened. He's basically playing on repeat what he saw. Just blaming himself for not being strong enough. He has flashbacks of it. Mina says while sobbing. That's why all the explosions were going off. He's obviously trying to get them off me, but since it's a flashback he can't. I'm genuinely going to be sick dash. Denki stands up and runs to our bathroom. We all hear him throw up. I'll go check on him. Kirishima stands up and goes to the bathroom. I should have been stronger. 𝐻𝐿 sat up. They were 3 guys. 𝐻𝐿, no middle schooler can fend off 3 people. Warning, 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 warning. Don't read. I sat there and watched what they did to you. I watched them pull out your hair. I heard the crack when your bones broke. I screamed for them to stop. I listened to you scream for them to stop. If I see those BSTRDS, it's on site. You hear me? Site. Warning, 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 warning. Don't read. Mina's uncontrollably sobbing now. She stands up and runs to both of us. She pulls both of us into a hug. !! Oh, Mina-san, I'm okay now, really. And 𝐻𝐿 is getting better. This is the first attack he's had in a year. Still sniffle, you guys have been through so much way a double exclamation mark. This one's gonna be a bit of a more upbeat chapter double exclamation mark. Bell rings. Okay children, so since a lot has happened recently, we thought we should reward you guys for putting up with it and having no drops in your grades or training. So on Wednesday we are going on a camping trip. No, not in tents and cabins. Some new ones were built down in place last month. They are 2 cabins with 5 rooms in each. So you'll all have to partner up with someone to share a room with. I swing back in my chair and look at him. I just smirk at him and he smirks back. We are defo pairing together. I've let you all pick your partners, but I am required to say this. Absolutely, categorically no section. With men, women, phase or it. There is absolutely no SEC of any kind. Got it? Kaken groans behind me. You're such a buzzkill, old man. The only reason I'm giving this speech is because of you. 𝗕𝗓𝗓 demonstrate. Just 'cause I get girls and you don't. Please bakugo you coughs as your sensei, that is enough personal talk. Was sir about to admit to what I think he was? Sire gets beaches. Warning, warning, I am kidding, this obviously didn't happen, double exclamation mark, warning, warning. After Katsuki and Izuku assumed they were partners, we are staying there for a week, so pack outfits and spare outfits. Also pack swimsuits, the water at the lake is crystal clear, you'll definitely want to swim. Mineta said no pervy answer. Where is Mineta? Mina says you're right. Where is he? He never doesn't show up to class. I say, also finding the no pervy comment strange. Mineta was caught trying to steal camera footage from inside the girls' changing rooms at the swim center. Fortunately there is no camera footage in the changing rooms. Next expelled him. DMN. Well, he deserved it. Mina says. Wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, Wednesday double exclamation mark. 𝗕𝗓𝗓. She's gonna make us late. Nerd, hurry up double exclamation mark, there's only 20 minutes until the bus sets off. Kaken. That's plenty of time. Yeah, but I want good seats. I don't want no SHT seats at the front. Okay, we'll pick which bikini looks better. You'll also like Loved by Mafia by Fakuniverse 00 Loved by Mafia 3MK. Note, this is purely my imagination. Please do not copy my work. If you do, I will take strict action. Thank you, Red Heart. 𝗵𝗃 Rajvanshas are Dirty Secrets. 𝗵𝐼𝐴 known under 18 by Era Race 22 Dirty Secrets. 𝗵𝐼𝐴 known under 18 K6K. End quote. 𝗓𝗵𝗲 𝗔𝗂𝗵𝗆 Mabudi Mamati Nalong Teongla, Alice. 𝗕𝗓𝗓 by author Afra 𝗕𝗓𝗓 MK. End quote. Stop trying to act like my fiancé because I don't give a DMN about you. End quote. His words echoed through the room, breaking my remaining hopes. 𝐈𝐧𝐿 The Badass Forever Yours by Lost Brighter. Forever Yours KK. Whole book is out on Scroll Stack. End quote. Do you still love me? End quote. She asked in disbelief. End quote. I have always loved you with every inch of my part, and I'll keep lovin'. A Dance of Destiny by author Daisy. A Dance of Destiny K8K. This story is an example of. End quote. She fell first and he fell harder. End quote. 𝗧𝗏 the Princess Who Fell by Arcane Thrills. 𝗧𝗏 the Princess Who Fell 4M1K. 𝗧𝗏 Malhotra was once the heartbeat of her family, a spirited, passionate girl who dreamed of love and acceptance. But one cruel twist of fate left her broken. Disown this one. Or this one. Or this one. Both. You look perfectly amazing in both of them. Kaken's smiling face. She puts them both in her bikini section of her suitcase and zips it up. Okay, let's go, Kaken. Finally. We walk down with all our stuff to the bus. We are the first ones there. All our stuff into the underbit on buses. We get up and go to the back of the middle section. We sit down next to each other. And we sit in silence for about 5 seconds. Kaken, let's play Uno. Oh, you're so on, nerd. Wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, mince later double exclamation mark. Uno. I win. Squinting face with arg. DMN, you nerd. I beat Kaken, I dash. Oh hey guys. We were just playing Uno. Oh cool. Blah blah blah. Wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash. The bus set off and they left. Kaken, can we listen to music? Sure, nerd. He gets his AirPod case out of his pocket and hands me one of the AirPods. Me and 𝗂𝐿 have a shared love of Lana Del Rey. No one else knows about him loving it except me. I think it's manly of him, but he thinks it makes him look weak. What plays? Born to Die, Lana Del Rey, Les Childish Gambino, Salvatore Lana Del Rey, All the Stars SZA, Gold Digger Kanye West, Cardigan Taylor Swift, Bonfire Childish Gambino, Teacher's Pet Melanie Martinez. If you listen to any of these songs or artists, marry me ! Mina suddenly takes the phone and looks at what's playing. I didn't know you liked Lana Del Rey Bakube. He doesn't, he plays it 'cause I love her. Grinning face was wet. Oh, what a thoughtful boy-fi, she hands it back. Phew. 𝗂𝐿 would have blown up the whole bus. Thanks, nerd. I quite like Mina, so I figured I'd lie and spare her life. He pinches my cheek and chuckles. What the F? The F are you yelling for, Pinky? You just laughed. You smiled. Is she coach? Whoa, wait, what? Bakubro can do that. Denki stops playing Go Fish with Kiri to get involved. Of course I can laugh extras, you guys just aren't funny enough to laugh over. Hey. We are very funny, thank you. You just have horrible humor. Uraraka says, she's sat behind Kirishima and Denki. Ah. My sense of humor is amazing. You've never laughed at a joke in your life. That's 'cause you guys only make SHT ones. I like dark humor. You owe me $20, Kiri. Wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash, they arrive ! Okay, so there's only one room with a double bed in each cabin. And to stop arguments or death glares at Bakugo, I'm picking who gets it. Bakugo and Midoriya have the highest grades in class, so they can have one of the double beds. Ha. Fu extras. Thanks, old man. Walks off like a gremlin cackling. Being a nerd pays off after all, 𝗂𝐿. I jog to catch up with him. We walk into the cabin and find the double bed. It's gorgeous. We have our own bathroom and TV. There's also a sunroof window thingy. It's above our beds. There's a brilliant view to the lake too. Wow, 𝗂𝐿, this is amazing. We deserve it, nerd. He holds my waist. Yeah, we do. Smiling face. Love you, 𝗂𝐿. Love you too, nerd. He kisses my cheek. Ding. Oh, Mina's texted me. What'd she say? They are all going swimming before dinner. She's asked us if we are coming down. If I get to see you in a bikini, then hell yeah we are. 𝗂𝐿. Okay, I'll text her now. I'll go get ready. He ruffles my hair. Wavy dash, wavy dash, wavy dash. Mince later ! Bakugo is wearing. With necklace that says, I, on it, with necklace that says, I, on it, izuku. The belly chain included, diamond. 𝗂𝐿 says, I didn't even know he was in the room yet. You're gorgeous. Thanks, 𝗂𝐿. Not too bad yourself. Piff, you know I'm hot. Yeah, I do. dash, come on. We need to go. I grab my beach bag. I have got water and sunscreen and other beach essentials in there. And I brought money since I know 𝗂𝐿 is gonna want ice cream.